Stop, don't scroll. Raised hand. Have you ever studied for hours, but in the exam you feel like you forgot everything? Confused face. The truth is, it's not you. It's the way you study brain fire. In this video, I'll show you 9 powerful study methods used by top students. These methods are simple, but very effective, and you can start using them today. I'll also focus on one of the most important techniques, mind maps. Brain. If you apply even a few of these methods, you'll notice a big difference in how you remember things. 1. Active recall. Most students study by simply reading their notes again and again. It feels productive, but it's actually one of the weakest methods. When you read, your brain recognizes information, but it doesn't truly remember it. Instead, try this: close your book and test yourself. Ask yourself simple questions like, what did I just learn? Or, can I explain this idea without looking? If you struggle, that's a good sign. It means your brain is working. Go back, review quickly, then test yourself again. This process strengthens your memory every time you do it. Over time, recalling information becomes easier and faster. And that's exactly what you need during exams. 2. Spaced repetition. One of the biggest mistakes students make is trying to learn everything in one session. You may understand the lesson today, but without review, you'll forget most of it. That's why spaced repetition is so powerful. Instead of cramming, you review information over time. Study it today, then again after 2 days, then after a week. Each time you come back to the same information, your brain strengthens the connection. It starts to recognize that this knowledge is important. Over time, the information moves from short-term memory into long-term memory. This method is simple, but it's used by top students everywhere. 3. Mind maps. Many students take long notes and try to memorize everything line by line. But the brain doesn't work like that. It prefers structure and connections. That's why mind maps are so effective. Start by writing the main idea in the center of the page. Then draw branches for the main points, and smaller branches for details. Use keywords, colors, and arrows to connect ideas. This creates a visual structure that your brain can easily understand. In the exam, you won't just remember words. You'll remember the entire structure of the topic. 4. Chunking. When you face a large amount of information, it can feel overwhelming. Your brain struggles to process too much at once. So instead of trying to learn everything together, break it into smaller, manageable pieces. Focus on one part at a time. Understand it clearly before moving to the next. Then, once you've learned each piece, connect them together to see the full picture. This method reduces stress and improves understanding. Small chunks are easier to remember, and they help your brain stay organized. 100 points. 5. Teaching others. One of the most powerful ways to learn something is to teach it to someone else. When you try to explain an idea, you quickly notice what you truly understand and what you don't. You can explain to a friend, a classmate, or even speak out loud to yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Just explain in simple words, as if you're teaching a beginner. If you can explain it clearly and confidently, that means you've mastered it. Teaching transforms information into real understanding fire. 6. Focus, no distractions. In today's world, staying focused is one of the hardest things to do. Your phone, notifications, and social media are constantly pulling your attention away. Every time you get distracted, your brain needs time to refocus again. Instead of studying for hours with interruptions, try short sessions of deep focus. Even 30 to 45 minutes of full concentration can be more effective than hours of distracted studying. Remove distractions, create a quiet space, and give your full attention to your work. 100 points. 7. Visual memory. Your brain is naturally better at remembering images than words. That's why you can remember pictures for a long time, but forget text quickly. So when you study, try to convert information into visuals. Create mental images, diagrams, or even small stories. The more creative and unusual the image is, the stronger the memory becomes. This technique makes learning more engaging and fun, instead of memorizing dry information. You turn it into something your brain enjoys remembering. 8. Reading out loud. Many students read silently, but this often leads to quick forgetting. When you read out loud, you engage more senses at the same time. You see the words, say them, and hear them. This creates a stronger and deeper memory. You can also repeat the idea in your own words, which improves your understanding. This method is especially useful for complex topics, or when you need to memorize definitions. It's simple, but very powerful. 9. Sleep. Many students sacrifice sleep to study more, but this often backfires. Sleep is not a waste of time. It is a key part of learning. While you sleep, your brain processes and organizes everything you studied during the day. It strengthens important memories and removes unnecessary information. Without enough sleep, this process doesn't work properly. As a result, you forget more and focus less. Good sleep is essential for better memory and performance. At the end, remember this. It's not about how many hours you study. It's about how you study. You don't need to use all these methods at once. Just start with 1 or 2, and build from there. Give yourself time to improve, because real progress doesn't happen in one day. The more you practice these techniques, the stronger your memory will become. And slowly, studying will feel easier, and even enjoyable. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, every small step you take today brings you close to your future success.